Hey y'all, I just wanted to jump on here and show you how I make my potato salad. I know there's 1,000 different ways to make it, but this is just how I make mine. The first thing that I do is I boil about 5 medium russet potatoes, drain them good, and then once I put mine in the bowl, I kind of just chop it up a little bit. I don't really like mine chunky and I don't like it smooth. I kind of like it a little bit in the middle. So I'll just chop up some of the bigger potatoes, and then I've got about 4 boiled eggs. It really just depends on how much potatoes you have and how big of a bowl of potato salad you're going to make. But I leave my eggs a little bit on the chunkier side because they will get cut up more as you stir it and stuff. But that's about 4 boiled eggs. And then I take probably about 1/2 of a small onion. Like I said, it's just depending on how much you're going to make. And I love the taste of the onion in mine, so I may put a little more than what most people do. I might put a little bit more in there today, actually. And of course, I'm using one of my Raida knives here. This is one of the paring knives. And then I take just a little bit of mustard. Not much at all on the mustard. Maybe, probably 1/2 tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. It just depends on what you actually get a taste of it. And then I use sweet relish for mine. I know a lot of people use dill relish, but you can use either one. So here's 1 heaping spoon. I'm gonna try 2 at first and see how that goes. And then you can either use Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, whichever one you prefer. I usually use whichever one I have more of on hand. Today I've got Miracle Whip. So, and always start out with a little bit if you're not sure how much you'll need, because you've always got to remember, you can always put more in, but you can't take it back out. So always start with just a little bit at first. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to mine. I dropped my salt shaker in the boiling water earlier, so it's wet and my salt's all clumped up now. I'm gonna wash my hand off a little bit. I've been trying to rush around and get things done today. It seems like I've got 1,000 things to do. But anywho, just go ahead and stir this up, and that way you'll know whether you need more of each ingredient or not. Y'all seen how much I put in it, so I'm going to show you what it looks like now that I've stirred it up some. And this is what it looks like. Of course, I'm going to need more. Let me get another spoon. So I'm going to need some more Miracle Whip. Probably another 2 spoonfuls maybe. I also put celery in mine, but Boog don't like celery in it, so I always make it up first and take some out of here for her. That way she can have it on her own, and then I put the celery in it. That's about how I like mine. It's not too chunky. It's still creamy. That's the perfect consistency for me. All right, y'all, I'm back. I got Boog some out, and I'm gonna put the celery in. But I just washed my celery. I take the strings out of it, and I love the chunks of celery, so I don't really dice mine up too small. This is about how I like mine. There's another string. And that's all there is to it. You can season it however you want. Usually I just put a little bit of salt in mine and just go from there. I do like it warm, but I really like it better cold. And I like it better the next day too.